Hello guys, this is Sam from Kudasol.com. Today I'm going to do an unboxing video of these very special and limited boots in front of me. As you can see from the box, this is the Viberg boot, and this is their old logo that they used to use. Now they changed to just Viberg in terms of their spelling, and you know, a bit more minimalistic, I would say. There, I think they're trying to look more minimalistic recently, from moving away from the work boot background, and then try to be more fashion forward. That's okay, obviously, but these were made before they rebranded their image, and as you can see from the side, the style is trench boot, and the color, or I would say leather, is natural chrome XL rough out leather. The last is 2045 and the size is 11. So you might wonder, I've never seen Viberg's trench boot before. What are they? You probably try to Google it and you won't be able to find them online or in Viberg.com either. I was able to find them on nclothing.com. They archived their products, meanwhile Viberg boot didn't. And the biggest difference between these and Boondockers, which looks very similar to Viberg Trench Boot, is that they have an extra panel at the bottom here going around all the way. So I picked these up from eBay. Thank you, Pete, for sending the products very quickly in a very good condition. If you're watching this, and I do shop from eBay quite often, because you'll be able to find a lot of products that's limited or they're not worn. And these are not worn, to be honest. You can see from the outsole. Maybe just try them on a couple of times, but it's not worn at all. So you are able to find great products on eBay, but of course you always gotta careful of the scammers or fraudsters. I did make a video about them ages ago, but it's pretty bad, so I recommend you to not watch it, but I did give some tips on how to buy from eBay. So yeah, anyway, I found this information on nclothing.com. These were made for spring summer 16, and Viberg made these to commemorate 100th anniversary of World War I, and developed based on American standard issued combat boot. If you guys don't know, I was in the army before, and as a Korean, I served as Korean augmentation to the United States Army. That means I served with Americans, and these do look like my Coyote rough out boots or combat boots that I used to have. Obviously, it doesn't look exactly the same because these are fashion forward and those are more tactical. The design is to withstand a harsh condition of trench warfare, so that's where the name trench boots come from. And the boots constructed with durable Comaxel suede sourced in the USA. They say that online at nclothing.com. We all know what the leather is. It's from Horine, Comaxel, natural Comaxel, tanned, and it's rough out leather from the inside of the leather, which is a really nice leather, to be honest, and really tough leather as well. As you can see, the leather itself is very thick, which I'm looking forward to wearing them. And the last is 2045 last, and please let me know if you guys know if the last has changed or less, or maybe the 2045 last is always like this, but these are pretty similar in terms of length to my 2030 last in 11.5. So I purchased these when I didn't really know about sizing, and these are 11.5, so it's a bit of a miss size, maybe half size bigger than I want them to be. But if we talk about sizing in terms of the length, it's pretty much similar. I don't know why, because this is 11, this is 11.5. If you guys know why it's like that, please let me know in the comment section. Maybe it's because 2045 last itself is just more generous and bigger last, or they have changed the configuration of, oh, a bit dusty, I'm sorry, 2030 last recently, because I know that the 2030 last has changed many years ago, but these are bought after the rebranding, or maybe they renewed the last. But yeah, if you guys know what's happening, let me know. So these are, I would say, a tiny bit bigger than I expected, but that's okay. I can always wear them with the thicker socks, and also when I resole them, maybe I'll try to ask people to make them a tiny bit smaller if that's possible. I'm not sure, maybe I'll have to find a really skilled cobbler. But yeah, the 2045 last has a bit of a sprung toe. It doesn't go all the way up like the Viberg's other last that goes very up, and apparently that helps you to walk. I don't know, I haven't tried them, but yeah, the 2445 last reminds me of Red Wing's 8th last, which is used on Beckman and Blacksmith. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. Please do not hate me in the comment section. I'm not saying it's the same, but it just resembles the last from far, far away if you look at it from, in a different direction, I guess. But yes, so the last itself seems very generous. I already tried them on. It is very generous in terms of the width, so it's very, very nicely fitting for my feet. The toe box is unstructured, which means it will collapse eventually. So maybe eventually it will fit very, very good, which I'm looking forward to, how this will create the rolls or patinas on the boot. And as I've said before, the biggest difference between these and the Boondocker is the extra panel here. The panels are stitched with the triple stitching all the way, which is something very different as well, because it goes triple stitching, triple stitching, triple stitching, and this part goes down and double stitching starts, and somewhere in the middle we start triple stitching again, and then goes up, 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 triple stitching, and it repeats the same pattern here. And then the top bit is just all single stitching, which is not a very stressed area anyway. So I guess they did triple stitching on the stress area, which is the extra panel here. If anyone's really knowledgeable in terms of their military, history or boot or clothing wise, let me know why they use an extra panel here. I do like the design. I just don't know why they did that. I think it's a very nice touch. And the construction method is stitch down method all the way around, double row stitch down method, which means it will be very, very durable, but it's 20-70 degrees stitch down method. The heel part is more sleek and the fore part is more chunky. The outsole is commando sole from the UK. So the commando soles are made and designed in the UK for the muddy weather in here. In the UK, it's always raining, it's always muddy, so it helps you to keep the mud out from the top of the upper part of the shoe. The traction helps you to not slip in this rainy weather. Overall, the shoes are really well made, and one thing I want to mention is that the price of these are very, very different when it was 2016, because I can see the archive on my screen at the moment, and if I compare to the boots that they're made now, it's a very, very big difference. At the moment, Viberg boots are sold around $800 if I'm correct, 820 or 800, and they were sold at $680 back in 2016, which is still a lot of money, but 800 is more money. Maybe if we include inflation, does it make sense? I'm not sure, but I obviously we know that Viberg makes good quality products anyway, so there you go. It used to be $680 in 2016. It was discounted down to $400 because no one was buying them, and now you can't really find Viberg anywhere because it gets sold out very quickly everywhere. And recently I know that they have released 2023 spring summer with a lot of kangaroo leather, so check it out if you want to buy them. I'll leave the link on the description box as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention actually, the tongue is what I love because it's gusseted, and it seems like it's the reverse side of the Chrome XL leather. So the outside is smooth and the inside is rough out. So the tongue itself, I think also is very, very good quality, very, very thick as well. Looking forward to this. So there you go, guys. This was a quick introduction of these boots. I'm very excited to wear them. I'll wear them more and I'll come back with the video. So please stay tuned on how these will turn out and how exciting it is. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video as well, please. And I'll come back with more videos soon. Bye-bye.